In 1929, the stock market crashed, so trustees wanted to sell a trust's principal before it became worthless. Because the trust's creator prohibited selling, the trustees sought permission from the court in N.Y. Pulitzer's estate. Publisher Joseph Pulitzer executed a will and codicils. A codicil alters the will in some fashion and is executed with the same formalities as a will. In one codicil, Pulitzer created the newspaper trust, naming his 3 sons as trustees. He put his stock in the Press Publishing Company and Pulitzer Publishing Company of St. Louis in the trust. The term of the trust was for the lifetime of his younger sons. During the trust term, the income would be paid to beneficiaries, which included all 3 sons. At the end of the trust term, the principal would be divided among the remaindermen, which Pulitzer identified as his male descendants. The codicil gave the trustees the discretion to sell Pulitzer Publishing. However, the codicil prohibited the trustees from selling Press Publishing, which published the World newspaper. In Pulitzer's codicil, he explained that he made sacrifices to create the World. He wanted the newspaper to continue to operate with motives higher than mere financial gain, so he didn't want his sons to sell. Pulitzer died. About 15 years later, Press Publishing's newspaper struggled, and Press Publishing began operating at a loss. The anticipated loss for 1931 was about $2.5 million. The Consolidated Newspaper Corporation offered to buy Press Publishing's newspapers. The sons wanted to sell, but the trust term hadn't ended, so Pulitzer's codicil prohibited them from selling. The sons, as trustees, petitioned the New York Surrogates Court for permission to sell, arguing that Press Publishing's financial situation created an emergency, and if the sale didn't go through, the most valuable part of the trust would be partially or completely lost.